evening. Today we have a event that is returning for us, that is Break the Ice Rerun. But of course that event is going to be very fast for me to do in one stream. So it's going to appear in about 2 hours from now, I believe. And because of that, I decided I shall just play a bit of IS, and then after we'll go to the event. It takes about 1 hour to complete the event. Now I end the stream over there. So it's a very short stream that I'll be doing for today. Yeah. Hello, evening everyone. It is 11 p.m. at my place. I'm very sleepy to do this stream, not gonna lie. But then I decided I wanna tune in for the rerun, so why not? Yeah. By the quick way, let me share with you guys some progress as to how I've been doing IS. So, first of all, because I've been doing this game mode over in my free time, and honestly, I might stream personal IS clears less, but I will consider doing some coaching, because coaching is fun, and I'm opening coaching for both IS2 and IS3. Like, I don't mind doing IS2 coaching as well. But in order to code IS3, I need to be very familiar with it, which I kind of am, considering I've already went up to difficulty 15. I won't do coaching for higher difficulties, by the way. If you have cleared Surging Wave 1 at least once before, I will probably not open coaching for anybody who is like, oh, can you teach me how to do 2? Can you teach me how to do 10, 9, that kind of thing. Because that should be on your own personal expense. But for anybody who's still struggling, like new players, whether they're struggling with this one or the previous one, yeah, I don't mind giving them a bit of a guiding time. So there's that. Thanks for the bits, by the way, Crosslu. Now, the thing that I'm a bit curious about, because I feel like doing an IS run before we wait for Break the Ice rerun, what kind of run do you all actually want to see from me? Do you all want to see me do difficulty 15? You want to see me just clear the second ending, the third ending? Is there something you all really wish to see someone do in IS3? 3 stars only at this difficulty? Nah. You need crazy amount of artifacts in order to do that. I want to see the third ending. I have not live streamed the third ending, have I? I don't think I did. Have I eaten? I ate a lot today.
Hello,
I ate a very
Uncle.
heavy
Geoff
breakfast and a very
Barboy.
heavy lunch, so I decided to skip dinner. So in a way, yes, I'm quite full. Yeah, I cleared third ending off stream. You wanna see me do it on stream? So if I do it on stream, am I supposed to do it meta or non-meta? Huh? Okay, I can tell you all a goal that I kind of have. Oh, and by the way, let me also tell you some account building progress, because I've been building shit in my free time. Currently in my training room, B-Big is almost done, and I decided to go for B-Big because the stun is very important. I think operators with offensive recovery skills are a lot more fun in IS. I'm building B-Big. I've built Pinecone, so I can actually turn this off now. I have built Luo Xiaohei. I basically chose the 4 stars that I don't think I'll ever use in a guide, in case I ever want to use this account for a guide. So I picked the so-called like rarer 4 stars that appears. So for instance, I decided to focus on Pure Stream, because I'll never use Pure Stream in a guide. But I haven't given her masteries yet. Then Pinecone. As much as I do use Pinecone sometimes in guides, but I decided, nah, honestly Pinecone is a very hard to replace operator. So I would more often wouldn't want to use her in a guide. Mei, I also gave her her first skill, because her first skill is very good. I wouldn't say her first skill is very good in IS2, sadly. IS3. I actually think it's a lot better in IS2 than IS3. Then I'm gonna focus on Dunner very soon, since it's quite nice to have someone who's a damage dealer. Then compared to the other lords, because Arene is more often used in like guides, so I decided to focus on Lo Xiaohe. Yeah, so these are like the 4 stars that I chose to build. Then I'll be building some 5 stars as well. Like for example, I really want to build Premonix, because Premonix is a very good second talent, which allows her to attack 2 people. And I think that's a very nice skill for a supporter to have. So I will get to building her. And I'll probably build Firewatch. Why? Because Firewatch bombs are very freaking strong. Except, I don't think Firewatch benefits from Wrath of Siracusan. Gravel was an unfortunate one that I had to E2 her. Like, I E2 her before I started making guides. Then again, I don't even know if I'm going to make any more stage guides, because I've kind of retired from it. So, if I've completely confirmed that I'm like fully retired, then I'll just be building all my 4 stars for fun. So, yeah. But I feel like focusing on Firewatch because the second skill is actually really nice to use. And then, yeah, now I'm building BB. So that's that. And then for my 6 stars, I've kind of like cleaned up my 6 stars in terms of their masteries. For example, I've now finally worked on Palas on her skill 3. I've worked on someone else. I haven't worked on Skadi's skill 2 yet. I think Mostima got her skill 3. Yeah, Mostima got her skill 3. There was someone else. Rosmontis is on skill 3. I feel like building Rosmontis skill 2 for the stun. I haven't worked on Aketo yet, because Aketo is very new in my account. Then there's someone else. I haven't worked on Eunectus, and I should. I think Eunectus is actually very good to use in certain stages. Especially if you get the artifact that says defender gets attack, gets defense, and if you get an artifact where you get initial SP up, I think Eunectus is very good to use on skill 3. Mizuki. No, I haven't worked on him. I worked on one more 6 star in my free time. Let me figure out who it is. Horn! On skill 1. I had to. I gave in. I'm actually now a Horn skill 1 believer. I went all the way to M3 on that skill because it's more of an IS thing rather than general stages. But even in general stages, it can be really good. Because the range of skill 1 is freaking powerful. Like, I kind of regret underselling skill 1 in the Horn showcase video. But if I redid it again, or like just do a rework of the video, I would have actually better sold Horn skill 1. Because it's very big range. And the damage amount is also very high. So yeah. Am I in the Langman Dragons event? No. I'm not in the Langman Dragons event. Enjoy the program on the 16th and the 17th of July. Because I couldn't make the cut. 22 minutes was just too insane. It's too much for my sanity. I've wasted too much time over it. So yeah. Suddenly it feels like there is still one more person that I worked on in my free time. But I don't know who it is. I should work on Spectre next on her skill 2. Because Spectre skill 2 is actually more general skill than Spectre skill 3, I started to realize. Yeah. I think that's about everything that I've worked. I might start going for some of the weirder skills of the 6 stars. Because it's nicer that if I hire them, then at least depending on the stages that I play, for example in IS, I can switch the skills. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all that I'll mention. So, what do I think of IS3 versus IS2? Do I have a preference? I prefer IS2. I prefer IS2 because I feel that there's something about IS3 that makes me tired. It's not this. Okay, so let me just put forth my thoughts to IS3 because I've already played until here. I haven't cleared 15. I've only cleared 14. I haven't cleared this. So, after doing this so much in my free time, like climbing the ladder on my own, my opinions towards this is that, okay, anything on top of no, let me just say, no, I'm not even gonna say anything on top of like wave 4, okay? Anything beyond this is not fun. The moment you just buff any of these stats, it's just less enjoyable. These are really challenges, is what I'll put. Like, the amount of time I've molded over, like, going from 10 to 14 is insane. Like, I apologize for not capturing it on stream, but I also don't wish to capture it on stream because I was very annoyed doing a lot of these runs. And it's to the point where, like, I don't honestly know how might I do the higher difficulties without Texas Outer. It's kind of that harsh. I'm not saying Texas Outer is like the GOAT of... Okay, no, she is the GOAT of IS3. But rather, I'm not trying to oversell and say, oh, frick, you need Texas Outer in order to do like the higher risk. I don't think so. It's just she is obviously the one that makes it easy. So, it's very tiring, really, to do any of these floors. If you want to properly enjoy IS, I will tell you, just play here. Please, like, if you're not the kind that likes challenges, you want to have a chill time, you want to practice strategizing, then only focus on Surging Wave 1. Like, no, Surging Wave 0. Don't go up. Anything up is hurting yourself. Really. Is what I'll say. Because Surging Wave 0, right, they don't have the problem of... like, the reason why I enjoyed IS2 more is that you can bring practically any operator. You know, back when I did coaching for IS2, it was so much simpler for me to teach IS2 because the stage is a lot easier to break down. But IS3, I'm struggling to break down certain stages to explain to you guys. Like, for example, there's a lot of stages that I'm sure a lot of us hate. Fucking Ubi Bona Sonia. That shit annoys the hell out of me. Like, it's actually fine. Again, it's fine at Surging Wave 0 to play Ubi Bona Sonia. But like, when you freaking put elemental damage 1, elemental damage 2, and another round of elemental damage, there's literally triple elemental damage increases here. Obi Bona Sonia just becomes absolutely stupid to play. Then Out of Control is, okay, hot take, okay, harsh opinion. Out of Control is an easy stage. I am not lying. It is an easy stage. But wait, listen to me. But it gets fucked the moment you add this, the moment you add this, and you add this again, and you add this. Like, everything that you add in the above Surging Waves turns Out of Control to a fucking nightmare stage. Because, okay, in Surging Wave 0, you know those, like, thrower guys? They just die, right? They just melt. You don't even need to do anything. But the moment you give them extra HP, they don't die. They start fucking walking. They walk off their spot. So it means you have to damage them. But the more you increase the wave, the more health they have and the harder it is to kill them. So like, Out of Control gets very messy in the higher risk. So Ubi Bona Sonia is another bad one. Pompeii stage. Screw the Pompeii stage. Like, that stage is a mess. I'm not just saying floor 6, I'm also saying floor 4. Floor 4 Pompeii stage. Cause, okay, unfortunately, IS3 is the one IS you feel like you don't really want to take a medic. I think most of you agree with me with that. Especially because of this risk. This makes it feel like medics are not as important. Or like you just because they don't do damage. So you're less tempted. In IS2, you maybe feel like, oh, maybe having a medic is nice. Why? Because there's the Lancer stage, right? There's the Poison stage. There are there are stages with a lot of casters, a lot of snipers, or even like the arts guards, right? So you don't need as much. You need more healing in IS2, I would say. It doesn't mean you can do. It doesn't mean that you can't do it without healing. You can. But like in IS3, you more often want to just go hit first and like damage, kill. You know, because defenders. Okay, this is the one thing that I've noticed that is very different about IS3 compared to IS2, which is, and this very reason is also why people hate, maybe, or hate is a strong word, why people might dislike IS3 over IS2. Okay, to me, in IS2, the star, or like the prime operators, the champions of IS2 is this class. This class. All the guards shine so hard in IS2. But you want to know the problem with them in IS3? They all fucking suck. And it's a surprise, okay, that the guards are really painful in IS3. Moina's an exception. Let's not add Moina in the mix. But even, no, you can't say that Moina is great. You wanna know why? He's only great at the end. Seaborn is fine. Sorry, not Seaborn is fine. Irene is fine. I read one of your comments, so I said Seaborn. But yeah, Irene is fine. Tons is a pain to use in IS3. Serta is okay. Here's another reason why I say that they might not work as well. Let's not talk about ending 3 boss. Okay. Well, I'm gonna only refer to 2 particular bosses of IS3, which are the common 2 that you'll keep replaying, which is the jellyfish looking boss, Timor, and the Knight, the last Knight. If you think about the last Knight especially, all these fucking guards struggle so damn badly against the Knight. And if you think about the jellyfish, they also struggle against the jellyfish. Why? Because the jellyfish has lowered ASP. All these operators are always sitting in the range of the jellyfish. And if they try to attack the Knight, they also get frozen. So like, guards are okay in the early stages. But then, okay, there's a reason why I also say guards are not as good. So, we need to hear who I say are the champions for IS3. Straight up, yeah. The one class that wins out IS3. Some of you are going to say, oh, it's the snipers, it's the casters. No. It's the defenders. You know why? You need IS3 need tankers. You need someone to continuously bait the fucking throwing thing. You need someone to bait the crab. And defenders are the only people who can survive against them. Guards don't, because guards don't have a good defense. Don't talk Texas Outer. We're putting Texas Outer out of the picture. I'm talking about classes here. Like, hey, if you look at all these 8 classes and I'm trying to say which is the best class, Texas Outer is a class of her own, alright? Therefore, specialists don't count. Defenders are the winners, really, for IS3. Like, if you guys haven't been playing IS3 with defenders, and you're struggling, then my suggestion is maybe relook at your defenders. Because they literally hold out against a lot of the enemies in IS3. Like, wait, when I say that defenders counter, right? Who am I saying that they counter? Okay, defenders counter spiders. If you didn't know, all of us hate. Oh yeah, I was just saying this in call just now. Here's a funny thing. I never thought I'd say this, but like, I think spiders are the worst enemy ever in IS3. These two harmless looking things from chapter 4 and 5 that looks like, oh, I mean, just silence them, just kill them, you know? Like, I didn't expect this. I fucking hate them in IS3. I don't know if you all feel the same way. Any stage with them is just pure annoying. Is it the Creeper map? It's the Pompeii map. They only appear in... No, they appear in 3 maps. They appear in Insect Infestation, which is fine. They appear in... Well, there's the Ice Spider in Leviathan Followers, which is also okay. There is the... Yeah, there's the... No, Big Pop map is eggs, which is fine. The egg stage is very easy. If you've been struggling, there's a solution. Like, there's a very easy template to solve the egg stage. But, the 2 Pompeii stages, the Floor 4 one and Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice sucks. Sucks. Fire and Ice should not exist. Ever. Oh yeah, PKS defense as well. Also a bit harsh. Is Fire and Ice 4, 5 or 6? 6. How about the Chapter 946 map? Is the Chapter 946 map the one with the invisible enemy? That one's okay. Yeah, but okay, so back to the whole defenders thing. You might not have realized this, but the concept of spiders is the very same in IS2 as well. Where in IS2 there's this one Sarkaz stage with the spiders. Not Sarkaz stage, the Rat King stage. And in fact, you could beat the entire stage with 1 sniper and 2 defenders. And there's a good reason for that. Because defenders don't die to spiders. If you've never known, breaking news. You've always hated spiders, the spiders exploding in your guard's face, like your Thorns, your Gavia Altar. Well, guess what? Defenders do not feel fucking pain from these things. Because the attack is lower than the defense of your defenders, usually. But then if you explode them in your sniper's face, your caster's face, yeah, it's bound to kill them. So, that's one of the reasons why I say defenders tank against them. Then you get sniper. It's a sniper enemy that I want to point out. This guy. Defenders tank this thing. If you hate it, I don't know why people say they hate Cistern, but like, you know you can kill Cistern with 1 defender, and that defender can be spot. Like, that's just how easy Cistern is. It's the easiest stage, but people don't seem to understand that you plonk 1 defender, you clear the whole stage. Defenders kills Malady, the sluts one in floor 2. Then okay, so if you talk about the bosses as well, right? Defenders hard counters Type Link, if you did not realize. Type Link normally crunches your operator super fast, But that is if you put a guard. If you try to block tightening with your favorite units like a Irene, like a Taunts, like a Blaze may be okay, but like a Taunts, like a Gavial Alter, they tend to die because of his high attack. But if you put a Spot, he's fine. Same thing, like they can be a very good bait against this one. Defenders are also very good to hold the Path Shaper in place. What skill are we basing this on? I mean across the board, whether you're talking Surging Wave 0 or all the way up to like Surging Wave 15. Like Defenders saves you in a lot of stages. Okay, no. The two enemies that I really want to mention is these, no, not even two. All four of them. Every one of these goddamn units. I think all of us hate seeing their faces enough in IS3. But Defenders don't die easily to them. They hit hard, yes. But if you alternate your Defenders, you'll survive the stage. The flying one sucks if you don't have Texas Alter. It doesn't need to be Texas Alter. It can be Gnosis. It can be Big, which is why I built Big, by the way. Could be Cliffheart, if you dare use Cliffheart. It can be Cruise Alter. Could be Click. Raid doesn't work, because Raid doesn't hit flying enemies. W also doesn't hit flying enemies. Funnily. Not herself, she can hit flying enemies, but her mines don't hit flying enemies. Yeah. But again, if you have no like Texas Alter, you got no thing to hard counter these guys, it's always about putting a defender. You know the stage, the nest, and hunting grounds? I gotta be honest, entering either of those stages with no operators with more than 400 defense is probably doomsday. So it doesn't have to be a defender, it can be a guard. But if you have no operators, like all your operators are 200 defense and under in hunting grounds and the nest, you might as well hit restart. Like, unless you have powerful relics that outranges them, like, oh, your snipers are going crazy, your casters are going crazy, okay, fine, maybe that will work. But if you don't, you're just having like weak 3 stars, 4 stars, trying to get the stage done and over with, wow, cannot. And okay, again, leave Texas Alter out of the conversation. I know everything is solved by Texas Alter, but we're talking about no Texas Alter here. So yeah. You can spawn camp the right. Why do all of you keep saying High More? Like, I know High More is insane, but does it not frustrate you? Or at least it's just me being frustrated here. Does it not frustrate you to have an operator who is apparently only really good in IS and not outside of it? No? Haimo is fine outside of IS. She is a placebo La Pluma. She's slightly weaker than La Pluma. She's still not bad outside. No, she's not horrid. It's just like, I find it bothersome that, oh, apparently you're telling someone, hey, you want to easily clear IS? You got the High More, go and build the High More, and like, you can see that as like an introduction to Reaper Guard, I guess. It's fine. What about Shannon? Shannon has tiny issues with him. His DPS is quite high, but the problem is he dies very fast. So you better give him a medic. If no medic, then yeah. The first one is like a Dunner. but you probably would use this. Kind of depends on the scenario, I would say. He's alright. Us defenders haven't been the most impressive. Wait until you see a 6-star arts defender, then maybe you'll think about it again. What about the defender we got during the Apple House patch? What? Guernsey? This one? I haven't used him enough to tell you what he does. Really. Becomes more likely to be attacked for every attack increases attack by 10 times. For every attack taken. It's 150% attack. All nearby skills. So it just tunes up to plus 180. Oh, it does go up very high. That's a huge scale, I would say. Wait. In fact, I've not even upgraded his skill. So I'm assuming this maybe clocks up to like 25. Wow. Wow. Okay, that might make him one of the strongest arts defenders. Oh! Yeah, that makes him really strong. You feel like what about the defender? Okay, you feel like the best class in IS3 is snipers and specialists. Okay, so here's the thing. Why do I not say snipers? Okay, when I say defenders, right, I literally mean that you take any defender, okay, I'm not telling you to play IS3 with like full defenders. No. You just need like 1 or 2. And then you're good. You're set in IS3. Like, I'm putting it as, if you get the defender card, don't sleep on the defender card. Like, it is quite nice. Even if it's the reserve defender, it is sweet to have a defender in your run. But why don't I say sniper? The problem with sniper is when you go up the surging waves. When you go up the surging waves, right, and they start to add defense. So you see here, they add defense, they add HP, they add defense again. The defense increase actually really sucks. So with that defense increase, right, it starts to become this problem where your usual IS picks, like for example Cruise, Blue Poison, May, Meteor, if you use Meteor, Pinecone somehow still is okay because her attack is high anyways. But like Marksman Sniper starts to not work as well in IS3. The other snipers, the 6-star snipers, they don't struggle. Like Pozionka, very good. Kenalter, still very good. Schwartz, very good. W, depending on the artifact you get, very good. Axia also very good depending on the artifact you get. But the thing about the other snipers, like the 5-star and below snipers, they struggle in the higher waves. It's freaking problematic. Like, I'm saying this on my experience of replaying the shit out of this. Like, whenever I get a sniper card, I try to pick different 5-star snipers that I own, 4-star snipers that I own, and I cannot see them performing. Like, once they go past floor 2, like floor 3 and up, or because of the swarm of enemies, it gets very tricky to use them. And you can say, oh, swarm of enemies, might as well use AoE snipers, which you can. Meteorite is still very good, but they attack very slowly, which is the other big problem. So, yeah. Yes, exactly. The defense ruined the sniper class quite a bit. It ruins marksman snipers, it ruins flingers, quite obviously, because flingers are weak. It might ruin heavy shooter, depending on the heavy shooter you choose. Like acid drop struggles, even if you have her at E2. Schwartz is fine because she reduces defense. Pozionka is also fine because she reduces defense. I seem to be forgetting who's the heavy shooter in 5-star. Who is 5-star heavy shooter? Province. Province? I mean, she is a tricky operator to use. If you make it work, it might, but honestly, it's not going to be that great. So, yeah. Deadeyes are fine. But there's a new problem for Deadeye. Okay, so why do I also hate Deadeye? Because of the increased HP that you see here. HP. Where does the HP even come from? Oh yeah, here. The HP up and this. Increasing HP simply means it takes a longer time to kill the enemies. So Deadeye, instead of one-shotting weaker enemies, it could take 2 shots or 3 shots. Oh! I forgot to mention something. There is a thing that the game does not tell you. And this is horrid. Now, you guys might have never seen this, okay? You see how there's this detail that tells you, oh, increase elemental damage. Oh, randomly gain a collectible. Do y'all see this info button on the left that says score efficiency, enemy difficulty? Click on the additional details. It says, upon entering a new floor, all enemies will gain 2% attack and HP. You know what that means? Every floor raises their HP by 15%. This is why I think snipers fucking struggles. Then again, I'm not saying snipers struggles as in don't use snipers, because you still need something to kill the enemies. I'm just saying in terms of their value that they add, it's not as significant as maybe like the defender. Yeah, but it does mean it goes to 75%, and if you go to floor 6, that's 90%. Anyone did floor 15 ending? The ending with the Wonderland. Does the hidden floor count? Yes, the hidden floor is 1 floor. Yes, Wonderland counts as 1 floor. So this is something I will mention in the video that I think a lot of people missed out. And like, if you've been wondering, Cookie, why is it so hard for me to clear like wave 8, wave 10? Okay, this is your answer. This is the thing that you are not realizing. You might be thinking, come on, it can't be that bad. It's just 15 ESPD. It's just this. Bro, this multiplication here is insane. It's not Ian's fault. They're not very clear on it either. Yeah, that's why IS is horrid. Okay. So, even casters, by the way, casters gets so screwed by IS. When I hit this floor, like this particular wave right here, wave 12, even owning a golden glow frustrated the hell out of me. Because you might think, hey, golden glow like cuts 15 rests, skill 3, global range, boom boom. Wow, when she hits floor 3 and floor 4 on this wave, I was in, like, if I don't have a second good damage dealer, it's so headache to deal with it. So, what do I want to mention about IS3 and like, why do I not enjoy it more than IS2? I'm not saying that I don't enjoy it in a way where I don't understand what they're trying to do, but honestly, IS3 is putting a significance on buffers and debuffers. Straight up. Like, if you have people who can reduce defense, can reduce resistance, they are fantastic. So instead of maybe saying a specific class being strong or weak, I would say that there are certain operators that gets actually more spotlight in IS3 for sure. Whereby if you have an Ifrit to lower the resistance of the enemies, if you have a Shemeh in order to reduce the defense, you got Gnosis to reduce their resistance, you got Skadi to buff your operators, you got Suzerain to get enemies to take more damage. Like, these operators actually get more shine. But you know what's the other big problem? You're like, oh hey, buffers and debuffers, let's go, let's recruit all of them. Then you know what's the other big problem? It's fucking hard to recruit them. Because the hope amount, the fact that the hope cost is increased for every single unit, makes it freaking annoying. Because if you take a buffer, like imagine sending 6 hope, no sorry, it's not even 6 hope. Imagine spending 7 hope for 1 buffer, and then you don't even have damage dealers yet. There's nothing to buff. You know, you might be saying, oh, just buff your crews that you hired first. Yeah, you can. It's not going to be that great as compared to maybe buffing a Pozionka. So, yeah, that's my trouble with IS-3. IS-3's difficulty scale is so much thicker than IS, for sure. So, it kind of depends. If you are the kind that you like more challenges, then I will say you beat 15 without any buffers and debuffers. You can. Okay, here's my opposite way of saying things. It's either you do IS with buffers and debuffers, or if not, you hope you get powerful relics. And I hate that I say this, but I loved IS2 because you can beat the entire of IS2 without relying on relics. Seriously, you can beat IS2 just taking 2 relics, which is the 2 that you are forced to take. Even in hard mode. No, so there are people who clear... Yeah. I know you can clear 15 without relics as well. But it's not enjoyable. It's not as straightforward as IS2. IS2 is like, no relics? Because my mindset with integrated strategies, and why I loved integrated strategies back in IS2, is the reason why I can coach people to stages is that the stages have a... How do I put this? I would say a template. It just has a... The way that the stages play out is quite understandable. To the point where you can craft like the minimum requirements that you need to conquer all the stages. So it simply means that once you understand the minimum requirements, anybody that you take to replace them, like when I say minimum requirements, it's like realizing that, oh, if you place a cruise here, if you switch the cruise to like a blue poison and next year, the stage is just insanely easier. But if you just only have a cruise, don't worry, because she managed to kill whoever's in that lane. That kind of thing. IS-3, I feel that a lot less. Where it's like... Okay, for example, the stage, the nest, correct? You know how the nest has the start where... the nest is the one with 1 blue box in the middle. And then the crabs start spawning in. And then there's a crabs on like the left side of the map. Together with the slow moving shooter guy. You know what I hate about this enemy? This one fucking idiot enemy. What the frick is so far? This thing. I hate that he has no proper counter. You might be thinking, what no counter, Cookie? Look at that. Rest. Fuck. This man's HP is insane. It's freaking annoying. Like, I cannot tell you that. Okay. If we compare to IS-2, I can tell you that this guy has a hard counter, which is just a sniper. A sniper actually kills them. Like a cruise, you just aim and cruise at them, they die. They might get the buff, but they die. You're like a cruise. But this thing, you put a steward, not good enough. You put a click, not good enough. You put a freaking Aya, a flipping Aya Fiela on skill 2, she goes pom pom pom. It still doesn't fucking die. And we're talking like the best core caster in the game. Exactly! You drop one Texas Outer, they still don't die. It's so annoying. That's what I mean by there is no proper hard counter. There is a hard counter. You wanna know who's the hard counter? Ebon Halls. But apart from Ebon Halls, oh my god, this thing's a mess. Yeah, so that's what I mean by it's a lot tougher. And this thing is even worse. You thought this is worse? No. This shit sucks. He has a clear weakness. His clear weakness is snipers. But the problem again is the HP. The HP is too freaking high. That's my general issue with IS3's bonus enemies. These two guys. They have way too high of a HP. These two are okay. But these two are not okay. Actually, sometimes I don't even think this thing is okay. Because of the increased defense. But yeah, these two are shit. Exactly. So, remind you again about the surging waves and the difficulty going up. And the fact that this attack and HP gets added like very, very high. The IS3 enemies basically becomes a piece of shit in the later waves. So casters really have a hard time. Snipers have a hard time. Basically, IS3 is hard and pain. I appreciate that they have this kind of like end game content where it tests your account. It really pushes your account. And by the way, if you have operators with modules, they are eating good in IS3. I think this is one of those modes where you really feel the impact of having a module. Because you will feel a huge difference between a modulus blue poison, for example, compared to a full level 3 blue poison. Like the little increase simplifies certain stages. Is Whispering good in IS3? Depends on how you use her. Yeah. But I'm not saying you can't do it without modules, by the way. If you still do not know, I have absolutely no operators with level 3. Not let alone level 2. Like, I can prove it that I have operators with no level 2. See this? It's been months since the module level upgrades have been released, and I still have yet to upgrade any modules beyond level 2. So this is what I wanted to mention of IS3 also. I mean, I was saying this halfway just now, but yeah, I hate that IS3 feels like you need the relics. You need relics if you want to clear some of the higher floors. Easily. Okay, we're talking about trying to ease up your time. And when you have relics, I'm not saying you need all the relics, but certain relics determines your strat. Like, we can all collectively agree for sure that this relic, where is it? Where is it? This relic is a game ender. It's like when you see this, you know, like, alright, let's go. I've secured my run. Right? You've won. Yes, you need to unlock this. You need to meet a certain boss. Unlock this. Okay, what other relics would you say that you've won? Funnily, I don't often think that, like, these two used to be goated relics, and they still are, but I feel like they're not as impressive as previously. What's the next relic that I think is a big winner? This one. Old Fan. Old Fan is insane. If you can collect one of each class. Then what's the next one that I think is great? This one. Glory Pack. Glory Pack is so flipping good. It depends also, like, on your strategy. This is great for fast redeploy ideas and concept. Okay, hot take on good artifact. It depends on the ending that you're clearing. This is very good on ending 1 and ending 2. I've come to realize. Okay, imagine using Exia. Okay, some of you might not have known this and you've never tried this before, but I do believe a lot of you own Exia as you're watching this stream. If you're using Exia skill 3, Exia skill 3 just goes brr, 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 like spray, right? And then her skill ends. If you're using Exia against like ending 1, because that's like where all the fishes are and where the boss is, all of them are considered sea monsters. So because of that, the skill just gets flipping repeated. Because she's continuously splashing against the sea monsters. Basically, I've come to realize this artifact makes a lot of operators shine way more. Yeah, a lot of operators go full auto because of this. What more busted artifacts do I want to highlight? ESPD is not as great in IS3. They're still good, but not as great. A lot of people are talking about how Dark Lord's Golden Break is nice, which I agree to an extent. It protects you from bad situations. Okay, this one. I was not a fan of this when I first started IS3. But after a while, I've come to realize if you want more control in your run, this thing is very helpful. If you want your run to be more secure and you're looking for very specific operators to appear, this thing is super helpful. Because at least it increases the chance of what you want to appear. Of course, you ideally want this early in your run. And then what more do I want to mention? These are class specific, so I'm not going to talk about class specific stuff. Any more goated artifacts that I want to highlight? I might actually mention Emergency Active Unit, the one where the HP drops and ASPD increases. This is very good for certain specific operators. Like, it sounds like it's a Heliger
Wow,
module.
16 months Kuki Pog. Hope you have the wonderful stream Kuki and wish you all the best in future endeavors. I will try to be here as much as I can. Kuki Platty love, Kuki Platty love, Kuki Platty love.
Thank you. Of course, don't have to feel pressure to be here all the time as well, but like, I appreciate for any of you choosing to watch my stream all the time. Thanks, Science. Yeah, this is great for Surtur. This is great for Texalter even. If her HP does drop, then at least she attacks much faster. It's great for Spectre Outer on skill 2. Or even Spectre on skill... normal Spectre on skill 2. Yeah, it's great on Horn, who decreases the HP over time. Fear Meta, no, because you will try to keep Fear Meta alive. Unless you don't want the bonus. Depends on which you think is more important, the ESPD or the little attack boost. Yeah. Ribbon is good. Okay, why do I think Ribbon has some issues? Ribbon is fine if you're using Dreadnought cards. But if you are not, then you might end up using this artifact wrong. So, for example, if you're trying to use a Defender, then there's a bit of a mistake. What if Defender blocks more than one? Then the attack boost just slaps all the way down. You know. Ribbon activates on snipers? No, Ribbon does not activate on snipers. Unless they are blocking. Ribbon does work on Surtur, yes. Okay, Medicine Sticks, I do agree there is some goodness to it. Because at least Medicine Sticks allow you to deploy your operators without them dying the first second. which is good. And I think those are everything that I will mention actually. I don't have any more artifacts that I want to say. And to me, that is the big problem that I have with fucking IS. Like, it's either you get multiple of like the class specific stuff in order to really help your run to look really good, whether it's the hands or the books, or if not, you be hoping to get one of the artifacts that I stated, because those artifacts immediately funnels you to one of the few winning strategies to beat any ending. So yeah. Did I forget Black Tulip? That sounds very familiar. I remember Black Tulip. It's the one where the attack increases over time until you turn on the skill and when it ends. This one. Yeah. This is pretty decent. Yes. So that's what I will put. So maybe to just summarize what I'm saying, because this sprouted from the question that asked me, what do I enjoy more, IS2 or IS3? Actually I can't. I'm not. Yeah, I think it's just the regular stages. Like, in terms of level of enjoyment, if you're playing at the normal difficulty, they're both about the same. You find it hard to get back into IS2, it's fine. But in terms of the higher modes, certainly IS3 is worse. Oh, and IS3 doing the fucking debuff mode. No, I forgot to mention. Hold on. The light mechanic. It's such a cool mechanic until it's not cool. Okay, whenever I go into a run, I've played this so much to the point where I remember the name, okay? Once I see metastatic, I'm like, get me the fuck out. Y'all gotta agree with me on this. Once I see metastatic, I get very annoyed. Metastatic is the minus 50% one. No, especially when you're trying to do ending 3. You know when you hit 0 light, how bad the debuffs become? It becomes 2 or 3 operators getting the debuff at the same time. Yeah, once metastatic hits one of your adored operators, you get so fucked. And then apart from metastatic, neurodegeneration is also very bad. You know, imagine doing a run, you get neurodegeneration, and you're like, huh, pretty cool, they just froze my cruise. And then you go to the next floor, and then Texas Outer gets frozen. She can still stun, but she's not fucking hitting, and she cannot repeat her skill until she unfreezes. Oh, when they freeze Surtur, yeah, that hurts. When they freeze your heli drop operators. Or when they freeze your vanguards. Still got who? What's the other 2 debuffs? Suddenly can't remember. Auto skill has its own problems. Honestly, I hate all the rejections. They're fucking annoying. Okay, but then, this one, these are the only 2. Like, as much as you hate metastatic, metastatic has a situation where it's good, and the only situation that it's good is if you have the glory pack, the stun artifact that I was talking about just now. Because it helps you to reshuffle your operators a lot faster to perform the stun. Then, okay, Metal Static is fine. But Concentration Disorder also has some goodness. If they put it on your Myrtle, let's freaking go. And if they put it on your Infinite Skill operators, they can't turn off the Infinite Skill. So Concentration is probably the easier one. But when will you hit Concentration? If they start hitting things like your Golden Glow on skill 3. They start hitting your Mountain on skill 2. You got it on Pozionka on skill 3. Or Pozionka on skill 2. Like those are freaking annoying. And then this one is fine. In fact, I would say the easiest one is the Hemopoietic Inhibition. I would say. This is the easiest one to handle. This really depends. Yeah, it is 1 hour away. Maybe I won't start at IS1. I ended up just chatting with you guys about my feelings towards IS. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Yeah. I thought this artifact was powerful. But on the higher waves, I start to hate this artifact. Especially when the enemies have increased res. Because it's only 3000 arts damage. It doesn't help that this artifact doesn't scale with the fucking difficulty. That is my number one frustration with Sui's Wrath. Like, 3000 damage on like Surging Wave 0 is really nice. 3000 arch damage on Surging Wave 10 and above is nothing. All you're doing is waking up people that you shouldn't wake up. This one is kind of okay. I like that the debuff for this is called Broken Blade, right? In IS2. Suddenly I forgot. What's this artifact called again? In IS2. Ah! What is your name? Blade Dance, yes. Hey, no. Wrong. Ah, yeah, Broken Blade. I like that the debuff of HP is a bit less than IS2. Ah! Yes! Okay, I have great answers for you guys as to why I freaking love IS2 more than IS3. Where the fuck is my downtime recreation? I never thought I'd say this. But why is the downtime recreation in IS3 so under care? You might not have realized this, or some of you have caught on. There is only one possible downtime recreation in IS3. It is that one printing machine that you spend 3 ingots. Where the frick is my original slug race? Where's my tiny stage? Where is that old lady that scans me? Or the one that I can spend hope? No, I'm fine that they're less common, but I hate that there's only one option. Where's my one that I can trade hope to guarantee artifacts? Or the one that I can trade life points away? No, yeah, it lowered the variety, which made me very upset. You like that you get a reward. It seems like some of you are... So there's 2 camps now. Actually, some of you enjoy the fact that there's only one option, while others are saying, yeah, I like the feeling of the gambling. I'm not saying I like gambling. I'm saying that in IS2, certain gambling nodes, like certain of the variations, like Zalak, the one that you spend 2 ingots, and the one that you trade your life points away, those are like not guaranteed rewards, but high chance of rewards, which makes it very worth to put it in. You still do get rewards in the IS3 one, don't get me wrong. But I just hate the fact that there is no variety. There is only one option. So like, whenever I get downtime recreation on floor 5, and then I'm swimming with 20 hope, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with the 20 hope? Why can't I trade the 20 hope away? Because sometimes I'm done recruiting, by the time I hit floor 5. I've already gotten the 6 stars I want. Any more is just extras. Or maybe I don't have the squad size for it. And then I just want to get rid of the freaking hope. If gambling notes were not worth it for you, I think you all must have been doing something a bit odd in IS2. But yeah, that's one of my troubles with downtime. And then what's another? Okay, a lot of you have been saying they nerfed the E2. You wanna know what I think they nerfed that I freaking miss so damn badly? I'm so sad that the 8 items you see here are gone. Do you not? Okay, the avid IS2 and IS3 players, you should have realized you don't often get tickets that lets you select any operators anymore. And the reason is that these 8 items are not in the collection. These are the ones that lets you turn Vanguard tickets into open tickets. And they're freaking good because they at least reduce the chance of bad tickets. Or reduce the chance of a class that you don't want to see. Like, this is upsetting to me that they're not there anymore. Which is why class-specific runs are so much harder to do in IS3. What else is gone? I don't care about Golden Chalice being gone. Golden Chalice is too broken. Golden Chalice is funny, but it's too broken. Is there something in IS2 that they really have and we don't have it in IS3? There are some things about IS3 that I like, by the way. I like that you can reroll the store. That one is nice. I like that you can trade the collectible. That one is very nice. Oh, rob the store? Even better. I feel like there's one more category of artifacts that IS3 doesn't have. Can't remember. Why is the Sakes artifact in IS3? I don't know. You're not wrong. Isn't it weird that IS3 gave us this artifact, this thing, instead of something that says all operators no longer receive any damage from seaborne enemies? Like, is it not? Yeah, it will be OP. I know, but we had a lot of Sake stages in IS2. So why not? Where's the variant in IS3? Like, this artifact is you cannot tell me this artifact is useless in IS3. Absolutely useless. Yeah, this is only worth to trade. If you happen to get it, you go to a trading artifact, you get rid of this. IS3 removes the relic where you can silence spiders. Exactly! Exactly! Oh my god. One of you said that IS3 doesn't give you enough options to increase light. So you want to know what's funny? In 6 months from now, we will get expansion pack 2 for IS3. And it's only in the expansion pack that they introduce 6, I think. 6 new items that will increase light. By that time, I don't think you'll be interested in them anymore because you're so used to playing IS that you're like, what for? I think it's 6. It's either 6 or 3. I mean, there are already things that increases light now. It's these things, but it's not a lot. No, there are those. Basically, the artifact I believe in the expansion pack is something like, when you enter a battle, you regain light. Something along that line. It's either when you enter a battle or when you enter a floor. I can't remember the phrasing. So it tries to replenish your light. The good part of this expansion is the bonus memory mapping. You mean this? I don't like it. It's annoying. I'd rather play IS at its full force. I hate unlocking skill trees. Never been my joy. I think it's my joy if I'm playing something like an MMORPG. Because an MMORPG, the ability to increase skills is the core of the game. But over here, it's like, oh, you play more, we make your run easier. Which is basically roguelike, to be fair. But, yeah, it's tiring. It's long. The new relics is you gain light when you use the dice when you win a battle without losing life. Yeah. Anyways, Break the Ice Rerun is starting in about 25 minutes. You want to see IS2 for a quick while? It's been a while since we've seen IS2. But I might run over, depending on how fast I do this, I might roll over into Break the Ice Rerun's release. Can I play normal difficulty or higher difficulty? Let's have fun. Let's be chill. Let's play the normal difficulty. I already cleared ending four times on all the buff. I don't know what I want. Give me first class code. Gain 2 hope. Give me this. Give me this. From free click and free color. Okay. Not bad. Take a hibiscus and I take a spot. Okay. Do I prefer IS2 or IS3? Music. IS3. No, IS2. IS2 is a lot nicer.
Got it.
This one has no... Yeah, there are no snipers for now. Thanks, Kings.
Nice.
I'm playing IS2 to go back down into a bit of memory lane. I think IS2 is a lot better for new players to experience, by the way. IS3 has a lot of annoying mechanics that I think confuses new players, but at least IS2, the stages are more straightforward, per se. Do I have any tip against the last night? As of now, no. Because if you've missed one of my streams before, I said this on the stream, that you can mark my words. I know me saying things out of my mouth is dangerous sometimes because people believe me a bit too hard, but like, I officially crowned the last night as the worst boss in Arknights history. Because I really think it is. Worse than Empress Blade. Why worse than Bear in IS2? If the bear had no other enemies, the bear would be fine. Ooh. What about the boss like boss in OD? What? That's easy. That's fine. The boss in IS3... Sorry, the boss in Original Dust is okay. Oh wow. I'm having a lot of options. I feel like getting the Banshee's Kiss, but I've not collected this artifact before. Oh, I can promote Stormeye. Huh. This is a squad. Okay, fine. Then I'll take this and I'll take this. Okay. Should I grab a caster? Nah. Oh yeah, I could have gone for a click G2. Oops. No. Going for ending 4 here. What is Amico split? So you don't remember. Can you silence the last night? No. Oh, I've like, wow. Okay, really blast from the past here.
Save us a lot of time.
Like,
If you just surrender.
kind of forgot what this stage is like. So apparently, if I put click here, it should be safe. Okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, this stage is Crown Slayer. Hit the door from IS2 more than the knight, because it's harder to stack 30 health. Oh, if your perspective of it is stacking of health, then
Fine.
then yeah, I'll say that IS 3 is harder. But if you're saying in the perspective of killing, then as long as you have someone who can damage the boss fast in IS2, you'll be fine. But you don't have that in IS3. You don't exactly have that many options of people who can damage the... Hold on. You don't exactly have the option who can damage the boss that quickly. I think she's gonna steal my chest. Sad. My money. Alright, not bad. Any tips on set block bear? It's not easy tips. You need to figure out what operators you currently own can handle the left lane and what operators you currently own can handle the right lane. That's how you tackle against it. I'm still not gonna take any 6 stars. Why? I'm waiting to see what artifacts I get. I'm gonna build based on the artifacts that I get. It's a very risky thing to do actually. How many encounters? Okay. Okay. What is this again? Oh, is this the deploy on power one? Why do I keep getting so much life points? Oh, I'm looking for ending 4 though, so I can't. Oh, my run might end. I'm not kidding, my run might actually end. Because of me refusing to recruit things. I mean, again, if I want to go for ending 4, then I have to go down. Ooh. So up close. Hold on. This block falls forward for 2 tiles, right? Yeah, okay. No, then there's no point. Huh. Yeah, I have no one who can hit those tiles. I'm well aware. I don't know how good Deep Color's tentacles at handling a gargoyle. Let's test. Oh, half HP already. Oh, that's impressive, Deep Color. Damn, those tentacles be hitting hard. Oh my god, it's tanking the gargoyle. What the shit? It's actually tanking it. Yeah, that's an E2. Uh-oh, now there are 2 gargoyles. Holy shit, I passed Sculptor with this squad? That's insane.
Yeah, fine.
That's actually insane. No artifacts and I passed it with this squad. See, this is why I like IS2 more. Look at that. No attack increases. It's time to pick up a 6-star. On. Oh, I don't get ending 4. Okay, that's sad. I think I should end, end my run here. Go again. Hunt for ending 4. I mean, it's a nice and fast restart. Yeah, Vial. Ray. Oh, this is a rough one. Wow. I'll actually pick Horn first. I've never really used Horn that much in X2, that is. Actually, can you even get floor 4 encounter, sorry, ending 4 encounter on the first floor? You can't, right? But you should at least still farm encounter to filter out ending 2 and ending 3.
Let me handle the logistical support.
Oh my god. I'm definitely losing at chess. On your range
Complete my assignment.
fucking struggles.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. Oh, can't twist my ankle now. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. 치료 준비다.
Hey guys, Rerun will mark your first year of playing AP and discovering my channel. Let's go! Why IS2? Because it's still fun.
Wipe out all that blocks the way.
You don't think so? There are less problematic stages in IS2 than there is in IS3.
Stop being evil! You want to topple me? By what? Mission accomplished.
We come back to this when Break the Ice Rerun happens later. But there anybody requesting for Gnosis Pool? Apparently in my server only one person requested for Gnosis Pool, which I will still help him out later. Having one medic is enough. Ooh. I might not have anything that can kill the duck. I just try anyways.
We have no time to hesitate.
Oh fuck, I
There are
forgot these
souls
things
waiting
exist.
for us behind the firing line.
Where does it go?
Doctor, I see the
Oh,
enemy
it's gonna stand still here? Oh shit! Oh, that's a problem. I guess I'll sacrifice my life for a duck.
I will complete my assignment. Come, best me if you can. Oh, can't twist my ankle now. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way. 치료받고 싶은 녀석은 앞으로 나와.
Grayscale better be ready soon. If Grayscale is not ready when the duck gets in, I will be sad.
I won't let you hurt my
I sacrificed my life for this! I fucking sacrificed my life for nothing!
Mission accomplished.
얘네들 너무 약한데? 이 지팡이로 좀 더 날뛰고
God
싶었는데.
damn it, what is what is this triple medic? What the fuck? Let's not take Texas Alter. Texas Alter is not fun. It's like as if you're telling me you take a freaking Kelsit. Which I'm pretty tempted to, because there's really not enough damage in this squad right now. Do I take a risk and just say fuck it and leave? Oh. No, I don't have Hibiscus Outer build. Yeah, I'm just gonna say screw it and leave. Store. Destitute Knights. With this squad? I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I probably have to leak the knight itself. Let's try. Why is more than one person asking me IS2?
Let me handle the logistical support. I will complete my assignment. I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
I have to. Okay, wait. I don't know if I want to take this risk. The risk that I'm thinking of taking. Actually, no. No risk, no risk.
You wanna
It's a lot
topple me?
better to just
By
face.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, can't twist my ankle now.
Because I have 3 medics. So with 3 medics, all I have to do is keep Horn alive.
앞으로 나와.
Come, best me if you can.
这里很安全。
Nice IS3 skin you have there.
Please hold on.
Eh?
Come, best me if
Am I
you
doing some
can.
special challenge? No, I just want to clear ending 4. In my own fun little way.
I'll try my best. The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks.
Alright, here he comes, here he comes. Woo. Medics! Go heal!
我能让你的伤口快。
The medication is here. Take it.
Heal!
The Tempest must wipe
Keep her
out all
alive.
that blocks the way.
This is painful to watch. Oh my god. Medic strat, bro.
얘네들 너무 약한데? 이 지팡이로 좀 더
That's
날뛰고
a fact.
싶었는데.
I definitely should take someone else in the run already. I mean, I can take taunts, right? The IS2 cheese. Anyone miss taunts? Anyone miss seeing me pick taunts? No, I'm picking Gabriel Auto. Oh! I should.
전선은 내가 맡겨. 후방은 너희한테 맡긴다.
I'll wait. Tell me what this is. Anybody free? No. Yeah, I'll buff 2 of my operators now. So I'll buff Horn and then I'll buff Gabriel. Okay. At least 2 rocking 6 stars. Oh. Okay, that's nice. So I should go up if I want to increase my chance for 4th ending. Oh. This lets me pick a 6 star immediately if I get 1 liter. I'll actually go for the hope. Oh my god. The problem is I have very few operators, but yeah, I've got an idea in mind.
我不在的时候，博士一定要注意自己的安全。
I think I can put that in chest.
내가 왔으니 허둥대지 마라.
DP is a humongous issue right now.
I will complete my assignment. You want to topple me? By what? At attention, ready to fall in. Slowly and carefully.
Oh my boy.
Ready to heal.
I'll try my best.
I don't know if there's enough time for Horn to be deployed here. I hope there is. No. Okay, that's fine.
Orders received. You want to topple me? By what?
Oh, can't twist my ankle now.
You want to topple me? By what?
전선의 공기 안심해. 순식간에 끝날 테니까.
You appreciate IS3 for not having any DP downstage. The DP downstage appears in emergency. Yeah.
얘네들 너무 약한데? 이 지팡이로 좀 더 날뛰고 싶었는데.
Wow. Spoiled for choice. Is that a caster? Wait, let me think. I'll take POV. Oh, I've got a free Skyfire. I have to pick that. Oh, and I don't get ending 4 again. Okay. We leave. And let's go to pick the ice rerun.
Yo, Doctor.
Okay.
今日の仕事は終わった?
I do have only ephemeral ash to pull for. So ephemeral ash, code please. Anybody else need spools or no need? I assume everybody don't need. Let me know the code. Yeah, Gnosis pool. Because apparently Gnosis is in the banner right now. It's your first break the ice, you're happy to get Kiera. Because you like Kiera? So, Ephemeral says pull till Gnosis, or if not, get 2 6 stars. Sorry if these pools are low stakes. It's not really low stakes. If there's a 6-star you want, it's always high
Hello,
stakes.
Have you rested well?
So therefore, we should grab you the 6-star that you want. I got you Aurora to start off. And... okay, 4-star bag. Not a bad 4-star bag. I suppose you used up your pity recently, but... we just say you don't need pity, okay? Here you go. Gnosis. Done? Welcome. Bye-bye. Very fast game. 30 pulls, no pity. Gnosis straight into the bank. So no more pulls, yeah? Done, right?
Arknights.
I've been having a habit that every banner,
よ
I
ドクター
always
今日の
pull
仕事は終わった
like I will always pull the first 10 guaranteed, which is something I recommend new players to do. But the reason why I do that more often now is that I have a lot of 5 stars. Like I've played Arknights for 3 years, right? A lot of my 5 stars are nearing max pot. You see my Spectre, Lapland, Blue Poison, Telopsis, Liscam, Pluma, Canterbury is full port, Texas is full port, Red is full port, Black Knight is full port, B-Specs is full port. Like, basically I have a lot of full port. So with all the full port, it makes it very easy to collect, like, yellow certs, which is why I tempo on this one. So I'm gonna tempo on this one and see how many pulls does it take for me to get the guarantee. First time. Nope, not the first one. I think on the standard banner that I showed just now, I got it in 5 or 6. Oh, I got it in 2. Saves my pools, gives me yellow certs. Like if you are late game, I highly recommend you just keep getting the guarantee and leave, because it's yellow certs farm. You can reconvert your pools very easily every month. Like I can buy 2 months worth now when I want to. I forgot to buy Leizi from the store. I made a huge mistake. One of my missing 5 stars is Leizi. And that Leizi actually appeared in the store like a few weeks ago and I forgot to buy her. I absolutely regret doing that. Alright. Wow. Oh! This reminds me so deeply about Break the Ice. Wait. Horn appeared after Break the Ice. Is right? Horn's a hard counter for this event. On her skill 1. Oh, what the hell is that squad? Not a hard counter for all the enemies. I'm referring to the final EX stage. Because the final EX stage is very annoying.
Say goodbye to the reckless clip art.
What if I get the 6-star view? It's fine.
From here on out.
It's free pots. Just take it.
Ready for
-1 DP.
Overwatch.
Let's go. Event mechanic is fun. I thought Break the Ice was one of the most... Sorry to lovers of Break the Ice. But in terms of game mechanic, Break the Ice was definitely one of the not as fun events. Like, I don't mean not as fun as in it's hard. Nothing's going on.
This
既然有战斗的理由，就要有丧生的觉悟。
I find it a sleeper event. Story I can understand, but
it's checkmate.
stages are very easy, which is good. New player, any new players in the chat, if you're a new player, let me just tell you, you're about to play one of the easiest one. Like, I compare Break the Ice with Mansfield Break. It's basically the same difficulty as Mansfield Break, which is, I won't say easy, just very bearable. A new player, let's go! Enjoy this event. I mean, I like some easy events once in a while. Don't get me wrong. Although I will approach it with a why is it so easy reaction. Alright, next one. What was I doing when I played Break the Ice last year? randomized squad? Was that it?
出発する。始めよう。
I want another Salty Farah Nevis. Hell no.
一步也不会退后。
This I was trying to understand Gnosis. I'm using his skill 2 now, I think. You know, it's interesting how when Gnosis first appeared, people were like, eh, man who can freeze, kinda cool. Cool to pair with some strong operators. Can't be that good, you know. I still love my Suzu run. And then Salty Farah happened. And then Ideal City happened. Oscillus. No, was it Oscillus? No, Ideal City happened. Then everyone's like, holy shit! Freeze is busted! SSS happened as well.
Ready for Overwatch. 切りつく。
No! Hello? Wake up!
Mission accomplished. To fight to the very end.
Kiara is pretty good as well.
That's our destiny.
Because he's the only one who can do it. He's not the only one who can freeze operate your enemies, but he's the best one for sure.
Too bad some people just can't live and let live.
始めよう。
即戦即決でいこう。
切りつく。Ready to heal.
Like the front stages of Break the Ice is so slow pace. You can take a nap. Those of you from Asia, I will say good nights. Break the Ice is so sleeper. Even the EX stages felt sleeper until Dragon Breaker happened. No, sis, let's go! I was definitely testing Gnosis. I just went from skill 1 to skill 2 to skill 3.
First, break their legs.
All the dust was sleeper until Empress Blade came. Yeah. This is the first time you play a rerun event. What should you do? Farm? Like all other events. Get the materials. That's it.
Mission accomplished.
I was okay.
もろい。
This is something I wanted to mention. My next Arpedia video is exactly to answer the question of what should I do. I think I will get it done tomorrow, like the video. But the title of the video is Navigating Terminal. Like, I want to teach new players, or even mid-game, to understand
That'll be an interesting one.
what they should play, or what they should do. Should they be caring about CC? Should they be caring about IS? Should they be farming events, or should they be farming the story? Like, I want to answer all those questions. It's a very basic question that a veteran already knows the answers to, but a person who's like a week old, a month old might still not be very sure.
Actors are all puppets of the script.
Some of you have been saying, oh, I can't wait for Arpedia to go into like the harder contents. Which I do have some lined up.
See your own face in the mirror.
Like I will create a better base management video from the last one that I did. I felt that the last one I did wasn't very clear as to what exactly you should do. So I'll try to make a more full guide on
Actors are all
base.
puppets of the
切りつく。
And then
It's not my wish to take lives.
I may have videos that talks about strategizing a bit more. and I'll have videos talk about random management at some point, so that people can understand how to actually. Oh, what the frick did I just do? So that people can actually understand if, let's say, they want to do random farms, how should they best do it.
I come from the shadows.
What was missing from the base video? I didn't. It's more like, one, I never talk about base combo, and I never really made it clear why 252 is better than 243. Like I said, it was better, and I tried to explain it, but I felt like I didn't explain it clearly enough,
It is over.
which still ended up causing
Victory
debate
is
as
not
to why 252
This conflict always
or 243
leaves
to some
an
people is better than
aftertaste.
252. Like, I understand from a comfort standpoint, but I do want people to understand it from a, it is obviously more efficient to do 252. Like, I don't care if you don't do it, just agree that it's efficient, that's it. Then I link the video about it. What video are you referring to? Oh, this is the one where you have to do the pushing thing for the medal. Can I play Undawn when the servers come out? What is Undawn?
Forwards.
You know that I'm a 252 creature, but do I think it's necessary?
根据消防守则，你这是违禁行为。
If it wasn't for 252, I would be having maybe 2 million LMD now compared to 3 million. Sorry, compared to 4 million. Is what I would say. I mean, that's not really true. Because you can achieve a similar LMD output in 243. But there is still a difference. Especially after Proviso got released. Proviso beefed up 252 so hard that my LMD is swimming every day. Yeah, I'm getting 60,000 LMD a day. On days that I do bother to collect and man my base, that is.
I've got this.
It's okay if you can't let go of 243. But yeah, that's what I mean by when I make a base video, I intend to at least teach people base combos. Whether you're doing 243 or 252. Then at least people know how to, you know, put the best operators in. It's not hard. I'm not gonna make you memorize the operator combos. There are ways to teach you how to easily memorize, which that video will teach you how. As soon as I'm able to finish it. That's Proviso do. If you're thinking in terms of gameplay wise, he's a slower. She's a pretty good slower actually, but yeah, she's a slower gameplay wise. If you're talking about base that we're speaking of here, basically Proviso gives a lot of LMB, and I mean like huge ton when you have her at easy. They made an event for the enemies from the Leviathan's followers stage. That's so cool. My man's logic's in reverse. How long are the alternate operator level things still going? It's stopping very soon. Actually, that's a good thing that you just mentioned. I think I should promote all my alters so that I get the refund on the material ASAP. I actually think they stopped on 17. Oh, 23. Okay, so one more week. No, it's not she, but you got Gnosis dodged you, but you got a new Golden Glow. That's a good upgrade. Is it worth to E2 them just for the refund? Ooh. What? Who is them? Undawn is a zombie survival based building game. That's unfortunate. That is like naming a genre that I don't like. So I probably won't try whatever game you just mentioned. Survival games are fun, but I tend to not play survival games for a long time.
I'll do as you say.
Because I don't have the patience to complete a run. One day I'll bring back a stream that I did years ago. Because I actually want to complete the game. But I just simply didn't have like the tenacity to finish it, which is Don't Starve. I actually want to at least finish all 4 seasons of Don't Starve, which I have not done.
Nothing to intercept.
I'm gonna make the ice guy fall down for the medal. See if I made a video for it. I can't remember if I made a video for it or not. If I didn't, then just go watch Killstein's guide or something.
Yes, lift your voices. Sing for me. Sing for me.
Why platinum? No reason. I think I'm just using a random squad. Like, look at my squad. So weird. Maybe guides for upcoming events. Because I didn't make... No, I probably won't. It takes too much time. My life gets sucked out, you know. It's not fun. I don't like making guides because it doesn't teach people how to play the game. It just teaches people to follow a video. And I don't like that feeling. Like, I don't want people to play Arknights thinking, oh, all you're doing is just following a video. It was the one reason why I avoided guides before I started making them. But I started making more of them because people, you know, like really wanted to see them and they felt that it helped them a lot. That's why I went with a different approach of guide making where I take a long time explaining why you do certain actions whenever like I showcase the runs. It's nice, and I think that's also why people enjoy my guide sometimes more than maybe Killstein's guide, Echo's guide, and whatnot.
Fantastic.
The problem is, I felt like the value that I bring in the videos it's not as shown. Basically, people aren't watching it as much as I wish to, and it just felt like the effort to viewership conversion doesn't make sense to me. And hence that's why I decided I shouldn't do it. Because when I make guides, I freaking take hours. Like for an EX8 guide, I take like 8-10 hours to make such a guide.
Does it hurt?
And it's quite pain because my videos will automatically perform, I won't say poorly, just perform less than it'll perform less than the people who posted guides before me, whether it's Oyuki or Q. So that's the very reason why I decided to like drop from making guides. Simply because it's just effort to results it's not fruitful for me. And I mean, actually, one of the things that I love when, as someone who makes videos for you guys on YouTube, for Arknights players, is that I care a lot more for new players than experienced players, because I feel that once you get the gist of the game, I think the most that you want to hear about is just, oh, hey, is this operator good? And then you let go. You don't even know anything else in the game. Whereas new players, they have a lot of questions. And sadly, there isn't enough resources. Or there isn't enough good resources. You think Game Press is good? Bleh. Game Press is a horrible site. I only look at Game Press for stats. Maybe I should fully convert to A ship. That's also why I feel that the way that I make YouTube videos should be more general than specific as well, where I make videos to talk about certain topics. I haven't been doing that lately. I apologize for that. It's just my own motivation getting in my way. But yeah, I think it's a lot more fun if I can make videos out of like conversational topics for you guys. Do we know if they're releasing any packs? Packs? What does packs refer to? My beginning cat was good. You like Game Press? Game Press is fine to look at artwork, to look at the operator details. Just don't treat the opinions, like the articles, as truth. Because some of them are a headache to read. Like, you might not know as someone who's a new player and whatnot, but like, as someone who's played the game for long is when I'll tell you not everything they say can be trusted. There's actually a good source about Arknights. I don't know.
Solidify.
I try to be that source, but I'm definitely not the perfect source as of what I am right now. I love how I did this stage with only Bagpipe. Sorry, with only Blaze and Zarya.
Yielding is not an option.
This is like the old meta, which is still a valid meta today. The Blaze and Zarya strat. You like when Blaze was first released. Okay, this is a really interesting story of Arknights, especially for those of you who only joined like 1 year ago or 2 years ago. Before we had Surtur, before we had Taunts, okay. Here's history lesson for you guys. Okay. We had Blaze, okay, around this point in time. You gotta understand, the operators, the powerful operators that came after Blaze were people like your Phantom, the W, and then Taunts, the mega one, Taunts came in, Surtur came after, and then afterwards, who's the next insane one? Kelsit, what, Skadi, Chedalter. Like, back then, people were crazy over Blaze because Blaze created a repetitive meta, which was you could clear so many stages from chapter 1 to chapter 6 with a Blaze and a Zarya. And you still can. You can still take that same idea into the later chapters, except a bit less effective because the defense of the enemies have increased. But still, yeah, Blaze is still a really good unit today. Just that people are like looking towards setting their eyes on different stuff like Moina, Yaviel, Mountain, things like that. Forgetting that Blaze is actually still a really good operator. Oh, I even made a... This is clearly a guide. Oh my god, it better not break. Oh, please do not break. Did I make a video for this? Did I? Don't tell me I made a video for this. Did I? Really? I made a video for this. Oh shit, I made a video for like almost every Break the Ice EX stage. Oh shit, surprise me. I guess people will be watching me for my guides now.
烈火器喷射，
Remember watching this one? Oh, the good old days when Cookie made all the stage videos.
走开走开，
Okay, we evolve, guys. We evolve with the times. I'll produce different videos that you'll like to watch. Okay, y'all graduate already. No more stage guides, okay? Guides on how to play better.
烈火器喷射，
That series helped you a lot back then. Anybody who watched the beginner's guide video recently, the one that says 2021 and 2022, it's a bit weird for me to ask, do you find it relevant today? Because how would you know? But like, yeah, I would still ask that. Do you feel that it's still relevant today? Because I do understand people are still watching it today. The series to make you use your brain. Yeah, pretty much.
即戦即決しよ
You sent it to your boyfriend when he started playing Arknights. It still helps. Let's go! You didn't like the advice of no rerolling. I mean, if you want to reroll, you can. I'm not stopping you. No one will stop you. The main motto of Arknights is, it's your game. Like, do whatever you want. I'm not saying that as a I don't care about you kind of response. It's like, that's the truth. Whatever you dream of doing,
うそうすればお互い
the world is yours. That's Arknights.
本気で行くよ。
怖がらないで同胞たちすぐに着くから
What the hell is Kwasu? What the heck is Kwasu?
みんなこっち来て。
What is Kwasu like? Croissant? Croissant?
これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ
Croissant?
みんなこっち来て。
It's a meme? Man. Must be too boomer to know that it's a meme. I love the way that I arrange my operators. It's a TikTok meme of someone mimicking the way to say croissant. Croissant. Oh, French words are hard. Oh, wait. Sorry, any legitimate question? Any French in the chat?
Mission accomplished.
I'm about to say something that might make you wheeze. I have a legitimate funny
今
story.
回もこの制服に恥じない戦いができたね。
Any French ready to be attacked by my story? Okay, whatever it is, let me show you an image. But then again, I'm playing the stages. I don't know if I said this on stream before. I hope I didn't, because I think I have not.
時間をかけるつもりはない
You know,
これ以上は進ませません。
okay,
飯を
so
食ってねえのか。
French words have like really fancy writing. Okay, and French desserts happen to also be some of my favorite desserts. So like,
目を凝らせこれこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ
I love cream puffs, and they look wonderful, you know. And then when I see the way that the French writes it, you know, they write it with this spelling, which is like such a tough word. Okay, and let me just tell you that for quite a few years, I've thankfully never met a French person, because in my brain, I've always read this as chokes a la crime. And it gets worse. Because this is a chocolate croissant. And I would read this as pain or chocolate.
Guilty will be punished.
I'm so sorry, French.
Let's go.
I read it that way for years.
Strict.
Until I realized there was some accent to it. Actually, in fact, I still don't understand how to read that. Chocolate croissant. Pain au chocolat. How do you pronounce it? Pain au chocolat. Then how do you pronounce the first one? Wait. No, it's to the point where the way I read sounds correct. Chocs à la creamy. Chocs à la creamy. I have no idea. Fuck me. Wait, I'm gonna ask Google.
Chou à la
I'll do
crème.
as you say.
What?
Let us raise the curtains on this
Chou
play.
à la crème.
Chou à la crème. Oh, what a sophisticated way of saying it. Feels like there has to be hand gestures with it. Okay, how about this one?
It's not my wish to take life.
Once again, pain, which means bread, au chocolat. Chocolat being French for chocolate,
Oh.
of course. Pain
Pain
au
au-
chocolat.
Oh no,
Pain au
pain.
chocolat.
Pain
In
au
the
chocolat.
southwestern part
Ah.
of France, those are called
Wow, today I learned.
あなたたちの心に染み込んで
Man,
そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろう。
some words you don't pronounce the last letter. Ah.
Target spotted.
Wait. I'm about to read another French term that will hurt some of you. Because I also don't know what it is. And I leave it to you to guess what I'm trying to say. Crepe Suzette. Crepe Suzette. It means orange pancakes, I believe.
Get clear.
And I think I'm reading it wrong. Is it like crepe Suzette or something?
これこそがイベリアのデスト
I'm about to go and search it up. Crepe Suzette. Or crepe Suzette. I have no idea. Google, tell me.
Crepe Suzette.
Oh! Crepe Suzette! Oh, today I learned. Pronounce it as crepe. Not prep. Ah, okay. Learn French with me today.
正確かつ効
Do we
率
happen to have any French operators? I think we do, but they're not French in their code name. Phantom? What's his name? What's his real
I
name?
need only
I've never
do
known.
as the manual said, yes?
時間をかけるつもりはない。
Do you see your own face in the mirror?
Have they ever revealed his name?
これ以上は進ませません。
Crap is a very American way of pronouncing it. Oh.
I get that.
It's not my wish to take life.
Oh yeah, Lucian. But Lucian is not a hard name. Lucian sounds correct. Do I remember for new YouTubers to record a new and very what? What is that question? I'm a bit confused.
Do you see your own face in the mirror?
This stage was quite tricky. This was a stage where you had to kill the enemies before they break the block. French names are usually held hard. Someone please edit Cookie with a French mustache and how do you pronounce baguette? Is baguette correct? Or is it bagut? Bagut?
Yes, lift your voices. Sing for me. Sing for me.
I'm quite sure baguette's correct, right? Bagut sounds very Indonesian for some reason. Bagut sounds like the Indonesian way of saying baguette. You like spaghetti?
Take flight.
You want some? What's spaghetti? You want? A linguine. Linguine.
今回もこの制服に恥じない戦いができたね。
Do you recommend for new YouTubers to record a new and very hyped up game? Okay, I'm kind of understanding your question now. I mean, I can share my story of starting Arknights. I've shared this story before on stream, but I don't know if I share it the way that I picture it in my head right now. So, when I first started streaming Arknights, it was a very scary feeling. That was like 3 years ago, by the way, that I first started streaming Arknights. And that was in the era where Tectone was still around. I was quite afraid to stream Arknights, in fact, because at that point in time, there were a lot of big YouTubers who were in the scene. And I was like, man, you know, these big YouTubers could, like it felt scary to want to become like one of the smaller few who's just entering the scene and just trying to play a game that I like, you see. But I think Arknights was a very, when I look back as to my choice of streaming Arknights, it was a very nice choice because I actually joined at a period where a lot of YouTubers started to leave Arknights, and the reason why they were leaving Arknights is because of Genshin Impact. So that meant that the streaming space for Arknights is a lot smaller than, you know, having all the bigger names inside. And with it being smaller, when it comes to like my Twitch, because I first started streaming on Twitch before YouTube, if you think about watching a more popular game now, like for example Valorant, Apex Legends, Overwatch. Overwatch is dead, right? Sorry, cancel Overwatch. CS. If you want to like first start out streaming, and then you're picking games like what I've just named, then the problem that you run into is that you're nobody when you first start streaming. When you are someone with 0 views, or 1 view because of your one supportive friend who wants to watch you, in terms of like, imagine going to the homepage of Valorant, for example, you end up being the person with absolutely no one watching you. When people sort by like all the channels that are streaming right now, they either sort by relevancy, which usually pumps up the more watched videos, or they sort by high to low, and they go for like the ones that are very high. Even if you have those very nice supporters who wants to support like the smaller creators, and then they flip it and they say, okay, show me streamers from low to high. The problem is you're in a sea of people who are the same position as you. 0 people, no one watching you at all. Basically, the situation that this is what we call saturation. Where the market is too saturated, there are way too many people doing the same thing at the same time. So it becomes that a problem where you're hard to notice by the people on Twitch or YouTube, whichever it is. So when I started out Arknights, it was actually a bit like, I'm not saying like this was my intended strategy. I never really thought of it that way. I just wanted to stream Arknights because of that. But of like what I said, on hindsight, I realized I had an advantage or a benefit, which was there were very few people in that were simply streaming that game, and it becomes a thing where when people look for Arknights, I immediately appear in the front page. So if they want to discover me, like any new viewer, it was very easy for them to discover me back then. So, like, to answer the whole idea of should you stream a very hyped up game, it kind of depends. Like, if you want to stream a very hyped up game, is it one where a lot of other content creators, YouTubers are going to be a part of it? Is it one where no, it's not going to have as much of an audience? Both ways are fine, you know. It is okay for you to be wanting to it is perfectly fine for you to want to play a very popular game, but in that case you might need a good plan. It's not like Genshin. Why do I feel like this is a fail? Hold on, I need to take over this. Ah!
Guilty
Ah!
will be punished.
No!
わあリンゴちゃん超効率がある
Be that bad.
即戦即決でいこ
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒
う。はいけどな。
You see your own face in the mirror.
Let's go.
따로 생각해둔 거라도 있나?
Okay, yeah, where was I saying? Yeah, like, it's fine if you're picking out on a game that has like a pretty medium, small size audience. But of course, don't expect like super high viewership when you do something like that. Yeah. Hi Yenru, thanks for the raid. We're playing Break the Ice Rerun for the fun of it. Oof. Hey hey. That's quite a fast read. I would have thought that maybe if anyone rates me or doing the Break the Ice rerun, it's only 45 minutes after the event drop, and I've only just finished the challenge mode stages. Hopefully that answers your question, but if you've got more questions, just raise them, I guess. I don't mind answering them. I have to play the challenge, right? Because of this mission. Yeah. Okay. Why do I oddly feel like I forgot to do a certain missions challenge? Not you, Siripusano. I don't know. If I don't remember means I never did anything wrong. Maybe we should do like a full new units run. Let's pick up on good operators. See you again, boy boy. Oh no, the Texas Alter, that's cheating. Okay, casually users check Texas Alter. Hey, what a weird squad. Can I showcase the event free operator? Kiera? Wait, who is the event free operator?
Prolonged casting makes my headaches flare up, and I even hallucinate if I'm unlucky. Let's make it a blitzkrieg, shall we?
Sarà una passeggiata.
Tagado League the Wolf? You fucking idiot. never play Saga at the blue box. That's like the one thing to mention in a Saga showcase video.
計画と秘密任務はと。うん、間違いなし。
Sarà una passeggiata.
世相に油揚げ
たくあん納豆ご飯。ドクターはいつだって僕の居場所。
Oh wait, I have no medics. Oh great.
Un'eliminazione. Il vostro sacrificio
Oh!
non cambierà nulla.
Visual getting fucked, bro.
È tutto.
What the fuck is that jam mage?
Careful of music on the battlefield.
Good visibility.
I have absolutely no one who can review invisible enemies. I am dead.
This gavel of justice is waiting. Spero che
Eben, I believe in you. You're better than Vigil.
Hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Look at him. He's better than Vigil.
たくあん納豆ご飯。よー、the bending resist.
Faster tempo.
Your orders, please.
no matter what, the law is a means, not an end. 世相にキリストン納豆ご飯
Ow!
いつでもいいよ。前菜代わりにもならないね。
다른 곳은 너희한테 맡길게.
Ow!
Qui non è successo niente.
Oh, what the shit? Bannon's dying, bro.
If you are not 여기서 쓰러져 준다면 이 이상 다치지는 않을 거야.
No, 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 no. You chill, you chill.
Sarà una passeggiata.
Questo ti farà stare.
誤った道を選んだよね。 そんな私を見捨てないで。ドクター、どこにいるの？
Are they not weak to arts damage? They are. But they have status resist, eh? Okay, turn on cannon skill more often. I think that will work better. We're not gonna use Vigil against the fucking boss. Stupidest move I've made.
Sand, dust, and blood. Most fail to imagine the sight of their admixture.
Oh, new skin for Kira. No, not done that.
たくあん納豆ご飯。たくあんキリストン。たくあん漬け。キリストン。Good visibility. I'm ready to fire. たくあん納豆ご飯。ここね。For a life of peace.
La fortuna ti ha abbandonato.
Let's go, Pozionka sweep! Pozionka sweep!
Please. This gavel of justice is waiting.
Careful of music on the battlefield, especially when you face a Lysanian.
世相納豆ご飯 No matter, there is no such thing as absolute justice, but I still invoke it.
Stronger as doleful as a clarinet.
Sarà una passeggiata.
Ah! Grab her! No.
Doctor はいつだって僕の。 もいいよ。
It is a humongous issue.
Fortuna ti ha abbandonato. Ora te la vedrai con me.
ここね。合ってるかしら。聞いてるわ。自分が何をしているのか。
The law is a means, not an end.
Oh god, this is tricky. Save my ass.
If you are not party to the suit, please leave at once.
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
Hold it! The evidence submitted by the opposing party is suspect.
Questo ti farà.
Oh!
たくあこれからも正しい
For a life of peace.
What still can crimes be punished? Through
Just like the old days? No.
Le tue ultime parole? Non mi interessano comunque.
Based on the above, you are found guilty of wrong.
Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
트랩을 작동하는 게 좋으려나? これからもこうして正しい立ち位置を人間が何を求めているのかよく理解しているわ。 아주 미세한 진동이라도 결과를 바꿀 수도 있는 거고요.
Oh my lord. Save me so.
Objection! The witness's testimony is self-contradictory.
You are baiting her, understand? Very good. Well done. Wait. Don't go in. No. You stay still. Wait. No. Hey, that's illegal. You're stunning. Hey, hello? No stunning. Hello? What a bastard. This is why I hate Dragon Breaker.
We can hardly call this ending good. Are you the one who just got a headache? Not me?
Nice. Do I want to pull out the Silver Ash card? Am I supposed to?
Sitting around in an office won't bring about justice.
Use Daughter.
That's
Daughter's an
one
option.
thing I know for a fact.
Okay, I believe. Believe, everyone, believe.
The court is now in session. Sitsu, kill them!
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire. Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger. fortuna ti ha abbandonato. Ora te la vedrai con me. Your orders, please. I am fighting for more than just the law. Also the justice and virtue that extend beyond it.
These so-called foes. Not even worth drawing my sword.
Careful of music on the battlefield, especially when you face a Lysanian.
What the law and crimes be punished through methods outside of the law.
Prenderò io il controllo.
これからもこうして正しい立ち位置を見つけるわ。
Questo ti farà.
Still haunts my mind.
No, you bastard!
Order! The court will soon reach a verdict.
다른 곳은 너희한테 맡길게.
Objection! The witness's testimony is self-contradictory. Dugan!
そんな私を見捨てないで。ドクター、どこ
See
に
what I
いる
mean
の？
when I say I fucking hate Dragon Breaker?
Contempt for the law is a crime. The words of my codex will prove their own worth.
これからもこうして正しい立ち位置自分が何をしているのか。
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
聞いてるわ。
あれが敵？なかなかうまそうに見えるね。
Prenderò io il controllo se salta fuori qualcos'altro.
Your orders. Wolf pierces deeper than nib on the battlefield. Qui non è successo niente.
Careful of music on the battlefield, especially when you face a Lysanian.
With pleasure. I am fighting for more than just the law. Also the justice and virtue that extend beyond it.
If you are not party to this suit, please leave at once.
What's the law? The law is a means, not an end.
Stronger than hinfort aus meinem Kopf.
Più fai veloce, meno farà male.
내가 왔으니 가동되지 마라.
I never objection. The witness's testimony is self-contradictory. Le tue ultime parole?
Che 안 돼?
Hey?
Good visibility. I'm ready to fire.
Stronger dynamics. Faster tempo.
These so-called foes. Not even worth drawing my soul.
I never based on the above. You are found guilty.
Your crimes are irrefutable.
Oh no.
Qui non è successo niente.
Abandon resistance now, or I pull the trigger.
Oh my god, the turret is still attacking.
Your orders, please.
ドクターはいつだって僕の居場所を見つけてくれるんだ。
Questo ti farà tacere. Assumo le posizioni designate.
The performance will begin soon, but it seems our...
There is no such thing as absolute justice, but I still invoke it.
Do something, Vigil.
ドクターの指示がファクトは打たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず
as doleful as a clarinet.
How very tiring.
Based on the above, you are found guilty.
Oh my god.
Qui non è successo niente.
なんて手強い連中なんだろう。今回の作戦を消化するのには時間がかかりそう。
Is that my thinking face? I don't know what's my thinking face, and I'll never know. There you go! EX done. Got them. Very different. I mean, I'm not doing it with Silver Ash. Obviously, you're supposed to do that stage with Silver Ash, but... Yep. It's an interesting challenge to force a Silver Ash. Just to fit the storyline. Oof. Oh, I just realized. I probably said this when Break the Ice happened, but these are all chess. These are all chess names. If you never know. So yeah, I'm done with Break the Ice, I think. Is there anything else that I'm missing from Break the Ice? Don't think so. Oh, what's this?
ドクター、
Oh, Kira.
今回は内密に抜け出したエイヤの
Make a showcase out of her, one of you said. I'll consider. I'll probably be making a showcase out of Gnosis before I make a showcase out of her. Gnosis is a very hard one. Not because it's hard to say why he's good. It's more like there's so many things to say about him. Yeah, it makes it hard for me to make a video for him. But I'll get to it. Yeah. Yeah, the entire showcase will just be about how Freeze is a cool mechanic to try and play. So there's that. No more viewers here are requesting for pools, I believe. I'm doing one more check. Yeah, no more. So this is a short stream. I'm not going to be continuing to IS. I will continue IS another point in time. But yeah, I will be back within one more time before the week ends. It's a short stream, but I will go to bed already because I'm sleepy. Can I explain Kiara's kit in the video? Once I get to it. Kiara is not someone that I've played around a lot with, unfortunately. I have her build, but I've not used her enough to tell you what she does. I mean, she's kind of like the other Mega podcasters. It's much easier to talk about Kiara than it is for Gnosis for sure. Like, her video is probably gonna be like a 7-minute video or 8-minute video. Because all you need to know is that she can freeze. And it's a percentage chance, not like Gnosis. Gnosis is no percentage chance, guaranteed freeze. Alright. Hey, see you all really soon. Good night to all of you. Especially to the Asians. Don't have to stay up to watch me anymore. You are at peace today. You can sleep real nice and early. Let me just see who is streaming AK. Let's raid someone. I'm afraid if I raid someone, they get very surprised. But we surprised them! raiding someone that I've never seen before. Enjoy his stream, despite me not knowing who he is. It's been a while since I raid anyone. Yeah. You say hello when I say goodbye. Goodbye. Good night. I'll sleep well today. Okay, take care everyone. See you all soon. Bye bye.